Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 things that I miss about life before being diagnosed with idiopathic intracranial hypertension or IIH. So let's roll the intro.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my world. Hello, my name is Ashley Stewart, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, 2018 was actually a pretty hard year for me. It was also a pretty good year too. I finished my bachelor's degree in biochemistry, but that's not important for this channel. What is important though is I was diagnosed with a rare condition called idiopathic intracranial hypertension, or IIH. Some of you may also know it by its older name called pseudotumor cerebri. Yeah, quite a mouthful. If you're curious to learn more about what it's like to live with this rare condition, then I encourage you to watch on. Don't forget to subscribe, and I publish new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon.
So, I know I like to keep these videos positive, but I also want to make video content that we can share with our friends and family. As I said, and as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about my top 3 things that I miss about life before idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Now, there is far more than 3 things, and I will be making this into a series. Like I have a couple other series on my channel that I definitely need to add to. But those are continuing in the works, and more videos for those will be out shortly. So, my top thing, number 1, that I miss about life before IIH is the energy that I used to have. And this is actually a pretty general one, but the biggest one that fits into this is the fact that I now need to usually lie down and or rest after taking a shower. And this is just so weird because you would think after doing a workout where you burn between 400 and 600 calories that a shower would be nothing. But it comes to no fail every time I have a shower, I have to lie down. I don't know why, but it seems to be that the most simplest of tasks require the most effort. This is probably one of the hardest things about having this condition for me. Just the amount of energy. You remember in my 40 facts about me how I said I don't like to drink coffee or tea or really anything with caffeine, and it's because I don't need the energy? I kind of wish I did now because I could really use the energy a lot of the time. And actually, there's a lot of things now that often play me out, and it would be nice to sometimes often get a boost of energy. It's one of the things that I miss the most is the energy. Number 2 is probably the normalcy of life. So I feel like I'm kind of missing out on being able to explore my early 20s and the steps that come along with that. So I've gotten to go to university and complete my degree, but I haven't been able to capitalize on that yet because I ended up getting sick during my last semester. And I've actually had to move back home. And I've kind of felt like I've taken a couple steps back because of that. So it kind of feels like I've lost a bit of my independence again. And when I was living in my last year of university, I was completely on my own. I didn't have any roommates. And I was completely independent. Like, I had my own apartment and my own space. And I really, really miss it. I actually really, really miss it. And I love that apartment. And I really didn't want to give it up. But the best decision for me at the time was to move back home because I'm not able to, unfortunately, not able to work because I have double vision. And I've really taken a bunch of steps back in my independence because I've lost the ability to drive. The double vision has really held me back, I guess. So the double vision has probably been the worst thing that could have happened with the IIH. If I didn't have the double vision, at least I'd be able to work and at least I'd be able to drive. And yes, the headaches are excruciating, but at least if I had the everything else, it would at least allow me to continue improving and trying to gain hours in at least improving on my resume kind of thing. There's been some positives to this, and I do want to talk a little bit about the positives to this entire thing that has happened because of not being able to work, which has been I'm learning so much about myself. I've talked about this in my videos before. I've learned so much about myself during this entire time. But, you know, being 24, you kind of want to be able to have that independence from your parents. I know that everything is going to work out. I'm sure of it. I'm positive of it. And I will make that happen. It's just, it doesn't seem to be happening right now. So it's kind of been frustrating, I guess. The link should be above for the video for my routine, and I talked about what happens when I break my routine. And I talked about how painful that was and how I hate breaking my routine now. Well, that never used to happen. And breaking the routine not only hurts physically, but it's a lot more mentally tough on me than what it used to be too. It never used to be like that before I got diagnosed with IIH. But that should be my 3 things for right now. As I said before, this will be turned into a series. But I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of a context, and hopefully you guys were able to relate to something in this video and share something in common with that. If you were, and if there's something that you relate to, definitely drop down in the comments down below. I will definitely drop into the comments down below as usual and remind you of that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as usual, that's it for today. Bye everyone!